Pinpoint Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
And you best believe I already went and took my holiday photos at the Lafayette, but I went on a Monday night, so it was a little bit less crowded. Talking about the weather, we have some interesting patterns in our ocean this weekend. Taking a live look out at La Jolla from our UCSD sky cam. It's 57 degrees, and this is one of the spots that's going to be affected by king tides and is one of the spots that is most susceptible to flooding from these king tides. So we're tracking tidal overflow. So this is going to be around high tide. Saturday, it's around 7:30 a.m. Sunday, it's closer to 8 a.m. I believe 8:07 to be exact. And again, these areas are at the highest risk of low area flooding. So that includes Imperial Beach, La Jolla, Cardiff, and Del Mar. Del Mar is included. I just couldn't fit it on the little line right there. So here's a look at the currents for our swells right now. 4-foot swells, it looks like, in the North County, and 6-foot swells right down here in the South Bay. Now this is lasting throughout Sunday morning. We could be seeing sets up to 7 feet because of this beach hazard statement. So just if you're heading to the ocean this weekend, you might not want to go in the morning when high tide is out there. Let's skip past this slide and then let me show you this one. Here's the currents out there. 40s for some of our mountain communities right now. 47 in Julian, 57 in Ramona, 60 in La Jolla, and 59 out there for Kearney Mesa right now. So on the cooler side, tomorrow we're keeping with that cool pattern. 59 degrees in Julian tomorrow. We got 70 in El Cajon, 65 in San Diego, and 65 up there in Carlsbad as well. A couple more 70s out here. Ramona at 70 tomorrow. Ocotillo Wells at 70. And 72 in Santee, 60s along our coastal areas. Wind gust futurecast is showing some wind gusts bumping up towards those dinner time winds and then picking up again overnight Saturday into Sunday. And then as we head towards Wednesday, we're seeing another potential for some Santa Ana winds again. As we head throughout this weekend, the storms that are passing us throughout the north are not going to be giving us any rain, but they could be making our Saturday a little bit on the cloudy side. So here's a look at your Super 70 forecast. Coastal areas, again, king tides, 7:25 a.m. on Saturday. High tide again 8:07 a.m. on Sunday. 60s this weekend for our coastal areas. 70s by Wednesday with that little bump in our temperatures. 70 degrees for our inland areas. And just take a look at Wednesday's forecast. Getting up to 80 degrees by Wednesday. That's again when we could see the potential for another Santa Ana wind event with the high temperatures. We could see some more risk for fire weather this week. Mountain areas looks like we're in the 50s this weekend, and then in the 60s all week, above average for this time of year. And take a look at our desert 7-day forecast, the place that's not dealing with the king tides, right? 73 this weekend and then making its way up to the 80s by the end of next week.